Begin by standing at the front of your mat. Stand naturally, arms by your sides. And just begin by noticing your natural stance. Feel your feet on the mat. Notice the sensations of the toes on the mat, the arches of the feet, and the heels. Gently begin to rock forward and back. Notice the sensations as you rock onto the ball mounds of the feet. And as you rock back, notice the sensations of the heels. Do this a few more times. Now, find stillness somewhere in the center of those rocks, not fully on the ball mount or the heels. Relax here. Bring your awareness to the ankles. And as you bring your awareness here, press all four corners of your feet down onto the mat. Notice the sensations in the ankles. Now move the awareness up to the shins, the calves, the knees, and bring your awareness onto your thighs. Beginning to engage the thighs as you hug them in towards one another. Almost as if you had a block in between the thighs and were squeezing the block in. Notice if there is a sensation of warmth as you do this, or maybe not, just bringing your awareness here. Move your awareness onto your pelvic area. Place one hand on your belly and one on your low back. Gently begin to tuck the tailbone in and release. Keeping the hands here, do this a couple more times. Gently tuck the tailbone in and release. Tuck in and release. This time, find a gentle tuck of the tailbone in and hold here. Release your arms by your sides. Think of the engagement you created from your feet to the thighs, to the pelvic area. Keep that engagement there. Now move your awareness up to the shoulders. Slightly lift the shoulders up and press them back, allowing more space in your chest. The palms face forward naturally. We will begin movement with a few arm lifts here, keeping the engagement in the body just as it is. Begin to reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Palms face each other. Lower them back down. Lift the arms up towards the ceiling and lower them back down. Link your breath with this movement. Inhale as you lift your arms up. Exhale, lower the arms back down by your sides. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lower the arms down. lifting the arms in a different direction this time. Lift the arms straight in front of you, palms face each other, wrists in line with the shoulders. Release the arms down. Lift the arms up in line with the shoulders. Release them down. Link the breath here one more time. Inhale, lift the arms up, shoulder length. Exhale, release the arms down by your sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly release them down. And take a moment to notice any sensations in the shoulders and the arms, if any tingling, warmth, and keep breathing naturally. Lift your arms up towards the ceiling and begin to bend the elbows in towards your side body, hugging the shoulder blades in towards one another, creating a W with your arms. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, rebend the elbows, create the W. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend the elbows in towards the side body. Continue this movement at your own pace, keeping your awareness on your shoulders, the shoulder blades, the upper back, and your chest. Release the arms down by your sides. Stand with your feet hip width distance apart. The ankles are right in line with your hips. Place both hands on your hips and begin to bend the knees as you send the hips back, chair pose. Slowly release back to standing. Bend the knees, send the hips back. Feel the sensation in your feet, noticing softness in the toes, and feel the sensation of the heels as you sit in this chair. Straighten the knees, come to stand. Now let's link the breath with this movement. Inhale, bend the knees, send the hips back. Exhale, straighten the legs, come to stand. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, come to stand. Release the arms by your sides, beginning to add the arms to this movement. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling as you bend your knees, sending your hips back, chair pose. Re-straighten the legs, release the arms by your sides. Reach the arms up, bend the knees, hips back. And come to stand, arms by your sides. Now linking breath with the full movement of chair. Inhale, reach your arms up, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, stand, arms by your sides. Inhale, rebend the knees, chair. Exhale, stand and relax the arms by your sides. Grab your block and place it centered at the top of your mat, parallel to the mat. Come to stand and place your hands on your hips one more time. Begin to fold forward, hinging at your hips, folding in half, torso in line with the floor. Bring your awareness into your hamstrings. Soften the knees. If the hamstrings are tight, bend the knees a bit more. Slowly come back up to standing. Keep your hands on your hips. One more time. Fold forward, flat back. And slowly lift up. Release your hands by your sides. With your hands here, begin to fold forward slowly, placing your hands on your block in front of you. And release the head down. Find softness in the neck. And gently begin to roll up one vertebrae at a time until you come up to standing with your arms by your sides. Bend forward, hands on your block, soften the neck as you release the head. And slowly begin to roll back up, feeling the sensation one vertebrae at a time. One more time here. Begin to hinge at your hips as you fold forward. Place your hands on your block, or allowing your hands to land down on the mat, ankles or on the shins. From here, begin to roll up one vertebrae at a time, gently. Feel the sensation all the way up the spine. Bring your awareness to the sensations of the hip, the back, and the hamstrings after these forward folds. Begin to fold one more time, reaching for your block, placing your hands down on the mat, and step the right foot back. Lower the right knee down onto the mat. Place your hands to frame your front foot. Notice the sensations happening here. Your right and left leg, the knees, sensation in the thighs and hips. Just noticing. Gently begin to walk your hands up the left foot towards the ankle, shin, the knee, and place your hands on your left thigh. Rest here for a moment as you lift the chest, gaze forward. Notice what is happening with the breath as you hold here, and just breathe naturally. If you notice any sensations here, maybe tensions or thoughts, just redirect yourself back to your breath. Gently begin to walk your hands back down the left leg, placing your hands down. Step the right foot forward, coming back into that forward fold. Step the left foot back this time. Lower the knee, and you're framing your foot, your front foot. Bring your awareness to the sensations in your right leg here. Now begin to walk your hands up the right foot. Up the ankle, the shin, the knee, and place your hands on your right thigh. As you keep your gaze forward, notice your breath as you breathe naturally. Notice sensations, thoughts, and keep coming back to your breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Walk your hands down the right leg, placing your hands down to frame the front foot. And step the left foot forward, coming back into that fold. From here, gently begin to roll up to standing, feeling the sensation of each vertebrae as you roll up. Lift the chest, palms facing forward. Just stand for a moment, standing tall with purpose. Step the left foot back towards the center of the mat and pivot the right toes to face the long edge of your mat. Both feet facing the long edge of your mat here. Release your arms on the sides of your thighs and move your awareness onto the thighs. Notice any softness. And as you notice here, begin to hug the thighs in towards one another. Then release and soften one more time. Hug the thighs in towards one another as if you were squeezing a big block in between the thighs. And then gently release, soften. Place your hands on your hips. Pivot the left toes towards the top of the mat. Keep the right foot here. Begin to bend the left knee to align the knee over the ankle. Hold here and feel the sensations in the lower body. The sensation of both thighs, both feet, as they ground differently here. Breathe in and breathe out naturally. Bring your palms to touch at heart center, right in the center of your chest. What do you notice here in the body? Just notice. Place your hands on your hips and re-straighten your left knee. Pivot the left toes back to face the long edge of your mat. Moving on to the other side. Pivot the right toes towards the right side. Begin to bend the right knee, bringing it in line with the right ankle. Move your awareness into the left thigh, the foot as it grounds down into the mat, the knees and the hips, Bring your hands to heart center one more time. And just notice your breath as you breathe and hold here. Place your hands on your hips. Begin to straighten the right knee and pivot the right toes towards the long side edge of your mat one more time. Take a moment to feel any sensation in the body as a whole, just for a moment. Pivot the right toes towards the front of the mat and simply step back to the top of the mat, arms by your sides. Grounding your feet down. Scan the sensations of the body from your toes, feet, ankles. Sensations up to the shins, knees, the thighs, the pelvic area, the torso, full side body. Awareness to the chest, the shoulders, all the way up to the crown of your head. Take a moment to reflect on this mindful standing yoga practice as you breathe in and as you breathe out, standing tall with purpose.